Remember this video? 3 men were found brutally murdered in a workshop in Camperdown, KwaZulu-Natal, in a case police believe is linked to an ongoing wage dispute with their employer. Well, a few weeks ago, I spoke to a family member of one of the victims. I spoke to Mrs. Rousseau, Kenneth Halgren's mother. I wanted her to tell us a little bit more about Kenneth, as well as what life has been like for her after losing her son in such a horrific way. This is what she had to say.
Kenneth was a very humble person and happy, and also he was a good father to his children, although he's gone through a divorce 10 years ago. But he was always there for his children. And for me as a son, he always protected me, looked after me. Although he was unemployed for a very long time, he was so glad that he got this job. And even myself, I was glad because Kenneth would go out of his way. Anybody can knock at the door and ask him for help. He'll go and help them. Kenneth of trade was a boilermaker and welder. But in his free time, he used to, when he was unemployed, he did repairs on TVs, microwaves, any electrical stuff. He stood back for nothing. Even if it was something that was not in his trade or in his line, he would at least try to help. He loved music. Music was his number one. And he used to dance. It's a big, big piece of me that's gone. You know, I'm so used to speaking to my son if he's not at home at least 3 times a day or via voice messages. He's a big loss to me. My family, his children they're very unhappy and they're very heartbroken. You know, my grandson asked me, Oma, please tell me that my daddy suffered before he died. I said, my son, Oma can't tell you. All I know was that he was gruesomely murdered. That's all Oma can say because I wasn't there. I said, but God will reckon with him. That uncle that killed your daddy, he will reckon with him. But one day when you're big, we will talk again and we'll explain everything to you in detail.
When I asked Mrs. Rousseau about the possibility of the suspect, Aldane Donnelly, applying for bail, this is what she had to say.
And I feel it's safer to have him behind bars than letting him out on bail because he knows where we live. And also thinking about the rest of the guys that was murdered. What about their families? And I think he is a danger to the society. I must say, we have good investigating officers investigating this case. And after the murder, they didn't play. They arrested him within 24 hours after the bodies were found. And I'm very grateful to the SAPS investigators. And the SAPS, the SAPS of Camperdown was also very, very good. They did their job perfectly.
The case is still ongoing, and for now, all we can hope for is that justice will prevail for all 3 victims. Lawyer Pranisha Naika started a petition to remove bail for murder and rape. That means no more walking free and no more second chances to hurt any more innocent people. If you're like me and believe that enough is enough, then sign the petition today. The link is in my comments and in the video description.